Hello Leo, how are you guys doing today? I am so excited today because we are talking about advice to help you reach your dreams in 2020. This is a somewhat timeless reading. It does apply for the year 2020, but whether you stumble upon this video in January or March or September, it shouldn't really matter. This is just general advice that will help you reach your goals. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what your Sun, Moon, or Rising sign is, I will leave a link down in the description box below where you can find out that information. So, without further ado, let's get into the tarot reading. What advice do we have for Leo for 2020? What is the energy surrounding them? What can we expect? What kind of advice? The Ten of Cups. Make sure you're focusing on gratitude. Four of Pentacles. Thank you. The Emperor. And the Seven of Pentacles. So first of all, with this Ten of Cups, even with this Four of Pentacles here, this is about focusing on gratitude for what you have. There will always be more things in life that we want, that we desire. But it is so important to focus on what we do have and making sure that we are expressing gratitude for the things that we have. When we are grateful and thankful for everything that we have in our life, then more things will come into our lives. If we're living in a place of lack, then that is the vibration we are sending out to the world, saying we don't have enough and never will have enough. But if we are grateful even for the little things, then the universe is more willing to bring us more things because the universe understands that we are grateful and willing to live in this abundance. This Four of Pentacles here, this is about hoarding. He doesn't feel like he has enough. He's got these Four Pentacles and he is just holding on to them so incredibly tightly. But if you look behind him, we have this moon. And moons are all about reflections. They are about looking within and understanding, why do we have this perspective on life? You know, so it's like, if you don't feel like you have enough, if you are not enough, if you feel like you're not worthy enough, you're not loved enough, you know, that is a very lack mindset. And so it's about looking inside and thinking, like, why do I feel this way? What was programmed into me in my earlier years that has given me this mindset of feeling like I'm not deserving? And it's about working through those emotions, that shadow aspect of yourself, to be able to welcome abundance into your life. And again, this doesn't have to just be financial. It doesn't have to be like wealth or material things. That this could be love, this could be friendship, this could be, you know, or whatever it is that you're dreaming of. I'm feeling like you guys are kind of putting up a blockade because of a negative mindset associated with it. Whether you think that people who have money are not, they didn't work hard enough for it, or, you know, whatever your negative mindset might be. So often we see people and we get jealous because it's something that we don't have. But why do we need to be jealous of someone else for their hard work? Even if it's their inheritance, like if their parents worked hard and therefore they inherited money, it's their life, it's their energy, it's not yours. And why are you lowering your vibration because of a judgment upon someone else? We have the Emperor here. And this is showing me that you guys do have the capability within you to adjust this mindset and to take control of your subconscious mind, whether this be through meditation, through journaling, through shadow work. You have the capability inside of you to take control of your subconscious mind, of this lack mindset, of this negative mindset that you, I feel like you so often find yourself spiraling in. You know, even things like when you're driving down the road and you experience road rage because someone cuts you off, and it's like, well, why is that so terrible? I mean, if it's in a dangerous way, yes, it's okay to feel anxiety. It's okay to feel, upset, because that could have been a very dangerous situation. But when you're getting mad because someone else is acting like a jerk, well, just leave more space in front of you so that if someone needs to come into your lane, there is opportunity to do so, And it's also just about, before you get mad and you lower your vibration to anger, take a deep breath and just be like, you know what? It's okay. It's happened and it's over with. I don't need to let this affect the rest of my day. I don't need to let a 2-second lapse in judgment by someone else ruin my entire day. It's you taking control of these thoughts and understanding where they're coming from and why you're getting mad. And again, this could be a subconscious pattern because, say, your parent had a lot of road rage, and then therefore you see road rage as a natural thing, and that, well, everyone must have road rage, right? Like, everyone, it's just common. But it doesn't mean that it has to be you. You don't have to ruin your day because of traffic, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about planting the seeds for abundance. She has worked hard on her farm. She has this beautiful orchard, which gives her abundance every season. She has her flock of sheep in the background, which give her wool, which can give her meat. It's about setting the intention for what you want and then planting the seeds and the actions that you need to take in order to reach your goal. So, she could have said, I want a farm, and just sat there and meditated on wanting this farm, and nothing would have happened, right? She needed to get out there. She needed to get the animals. She needed to plant the trees. You can't have it all without doing anything. You still need to take the actions. And even once the ball starts rolling and you've got things starting to show up, things working into alignment with you, it's still continual action to progress, to move forward. It's not just like, well, I got the money, so now I can sit here and do nothing. No, it's about finding something that you enjoy doing and having that be your motivation for moving forward. Even if it's a relationship, you can't just attract your soulmate and then expect it to work out. You still have to build the foundations of that relationship. You have to build the trust, build the communication, build your life together for it to be a long-term thing. You can't just expect it to be magical and miraculous overnight, right? Any advice for Leo for 2020? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about, this Four of Pentacles. It's about looking inside when you're feeling triggered and understanding why that trigger has been set off. And then it's also about working through those emotions and helping to change your mindset so that that trigger is something that you are more comfortable with. If this is a health goal that you have this coming year, this is also about, like when you're sad or you're upset, say you go to food. Well, why do you go to food? And it's about changing your subconscious mind, changing that pattern so that when you do feel those feelings, you don't feel like you need to eat them. Thank you. The Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So I know this is helpers in the subtle realms, but this also, with the rest of these cards, is telling me that you have helpers in this realm as well. Friends, family, like this 10 of Cups here, this is abundance. And I feel like you've got a lot going for you that you may be underestimating the value of. This could be friends to help you along this journey. This could be supportive family members. This could be a wealth of knowledge that's at your fingertips that you haven't tapped into. But then it is also about looking beyond this physical realm for guidance. Any advice for Leo for 2020? Never-ending story. Yeah, like I was saying, it's not just about seeing the manifestation and then saying you're done with the work. It's a never-ending story. You need to keep growing for the rest of your life. Keep moving forward. Keep progressing. It's not about just becoming stagnant when you've reached something that you want. You can always improve it. You can always better yourself. You can always better your situation. Thank you. And then we have milk and honey. And I love the little imagery on this card. It's a little elephant. I don't know if my camera will pick it up. The glare. Nope, kind of. There we go. And so it's this little elephant in this bowl of milk and honey. And he is just having the time of his life. He's got this rainbow behind him. These orbs, which can really represent the spirit realm. He is just having the time of his life. He is understanding that he can have his milk and he can have his honey. He has worked hard. And he is treating himself. So it is about treating yourself. You know, the 7 of Pentacles here. She works hard, but she can still harvest these pentacles and take some for herself and take some to invest in more. You know, like when you harvest, say a tomato off of a vine, you can eat all of your tomatoes and then those plants will die and you don't have any next year. But if you eat some and save the seeds of some, then you're able to plant or replant and replenish your stock, and understanding that there's more for next year. But it doesn't mean that you have to save every single tomato and you can't enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can enjoy some and then invest in some and set some aside for a rainy day. Right? It's about the balance. It's not about hoarding everything. It's about understanding that ultimate balance and, you know, preparing for a rainy day, but also enjoying the now. Okay? So that is my message for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Love, light, and happiness to all of you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.